Hey, I mean, big start to the weekend. I'm really proud of our kids. We played really good baseball. Again, it's been a rough couple weeks for us, and just trying to find our way. And I'm proud of the kids. We talked a lot about this being a fresh start and wiping the slate clean. And man, we came out today and just played really good baseball. Obviously, Connor gives us a huge start. It's awesome to see him back. Does what Friday night guys need to do, and it was fun to watch him compete. And then huge, Kramer comes in there and does an awesome job. Gets in a little trouble, and Chase comes in there with their guy that's their best player, gets him out, and that was a huge out there in the 8th. And then we just offensively, man, just kept putting pressure on them. Just kept, again, we didn't score as many runs as I thought we could have, but it's about putting pressure on them and getting the Friday night guy out of the game as fast as you can. And I thought we wore on him, made him throw some pitches, had some big at bats, got 90 feet on that pickoff. Just putting pressure on him, and then the huge hit by Lex. And again, it was top to bottom. I was proud. Alex Freeland makes that huge play in the hole. We talked about in the post game. He hits into a double play right before that inning. Easy for him to go out and just be worried about the double play. Instead, he goes out and says, "I'm gonna help the team win by making an unbelievable jump throw in the 6th hole." So just a well-rounded game. Great defense, unbelievable pitching, just pressure offense. Did a bunch of different things. Obviously, Freeland comes back and hits the home run. So we scored a bunch of different ways. I mean, I don't know if you can write it up and draw it up any better than we did tonight. So talked to the team after, just said, hey, we got to enjoy this tonight, but this doesn't mean anything in terms of the long term. We got to come out tomorrow and match it. You got to show up every single day and play the same way. And so we got to come out. Big challenge. Can we come out tomorrow and play the same exact way we did today? Doesn't mean we win or lose, but can we come out with the same energy, that same dynamic offense, and really attack the zone like we did, and then be able to just put pressure on them. And I'll be excited if we can do that.
What more can you say about Connor? I think this was his first real Friday night start, because the first time he left after he was getting a batter out. So to him to come back, and he had a short outing this past weekend, but to come back and pretty much look like his old self.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, it's huge, and we needed it. And he's been pitching so well all year, and I know he thrives in this kind of atmosphere, in this kind of game. So it was fun to go out there and watch him control himself, but at the same time be so aggressive and getting after him. And again, I mean, that's what you expect out of your guy that's throwing on Friday night. So I'm really proud of him, and just knowing what I know and watching video of what he has done in the past, and to come in here and just grow as much as he has and give us a great start tonight, it's huge. And so, I mean, I'm really glad he's on our team.
Did you debate sending him out for another inning? Did you have that conversation?
No, it just, obviously just coming back and pushing him 2 innings on Sunday and then coming back, and his pitch count was up there. I just didn't want to push him too hard, and we do have to look at the long term. As much as I wanted to win this game, we also got to be careful with him and obviously the rest of the season. So we just felt like it was where it needed to be. We got through the order where we thought we could get through with him, and we felt like Kramer and Santala and Hunsaker, those guys were all rested and ready to go. And so we went out and made the change, and the guys stepped up at the back end and got those big 9 outs.
And Connor gave up the only hit of the game.
Yeah.
So first time you guys have ever had a 1-hitter since April 2018, since ironically the Bulls. The Bulls. What is it about the environment to kind of bring this stuff out?
I mean, I just think everybody knows each other, obviously, just so close, and obviously just the stuff that they probably read about and the fans and all that kind of stuff make it a bigger deal. But at the end of the day, I feel like it was just us going out and working on us. We haven't played up to what the kids think is the standard that they want to play at, and so I'm proud of them for continuing to work. We showed up, had a great practice yesterday, but we've been grinding these last couple of weeks trying to find it, and so I'm proud that we just kept showing up, and kept figuring out a way to get back to where we felt like we needed to be, and now the challenge is, can you repeat it every day?
What was your approach at the plate that allowed you guys to put more pressure on Orion?
I mean, I think we just swung at good pitches. We took bad pitches. We talked a lot about that in the pregame, just swing at the strikes and take the balls. And so I thought we did an unbelievable job of that. We were aggressive, but it was pitches that we could hit and do damage on and really make something happen instead of, swinging at stuff that we weren't going to be able to do anything with anyway. So I just thought we had a great approach and just kept putting pressure on them. Obviously on the bases, was stealing bags. And again, it's not always about the stealing of the bag, but the fear of the stolen base. Helps us, and so again, we did some dynamic things in terms of the home run and stealing bases and moving guys over and bunting and all those things. All those things are what we need to be able to do in order to be our best self.
Throughout the season, you've talked about how your defense has come up, and again tonight.
Yeah, and again, we haven't played great defense the last couple of weeks. It's just again, I think just us pressing and trying to do too much and understanding that we had to be perfect and just get back. We talked a lot about just getting back to being us, just take care of the baseball, do the things that we're really good at, and tonight it was huge. A bunch of big plays. And when you do that, with our pitching staff, man, you don't have to score a bunch of runs. And so I'm just proud of the guys for getting back to, kind of being us.
What more can you say about Freeland's play, that web gym? I think Bryson called it a Jeter play.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that is the Jeter play. So I'm again. I think he makes those plays. He's a great baseball player and a great defender at shortstop. But I'm most proud of him because I thought he bounced back after a rough AB and easily could have just, been so frustrated and let that get to him. And he doesn't, man. He just plays baseball, and he's a great baseball player. It's fun to watch him out there just make defensive plays, and it's really hard to make a jump throw. You got to have elite arm strength. And
Two more.
Speaking of defense, you had a couple of defensive adjustments that continued from the head that you made, like Houston now playing DH, then McCabe back at first base, but you also had Brian Taylor can make his third start of the season at second base. Do you think that those little adjustments you made have kind of helped you improve a bit?
I mean, again, we just trying to put our best guys out there, 1 through 9. It's not just necessarily the best second baseman, but who can hit and what's the matchups and all that. So you're looking at a bunch of different things, and Ryan's just done a great job. I know it's sometimes frustrating we don't get a lot of playing time, but shows up every day, works really hard, and so again, just trying to find what the best. We've been searching, I guess, for the last couple of weeks, trying to find the best lineups, and it's not always the one lineup. It's just the best lineup for tonight, and so we'll continue to try to move guys and figure out tomorrow what's the best lineup for tomorrow.
You mentioned tomorrow, but the weather may be a factor.
Yeah.
What's that thought process now with what it looks like?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at it obviously since earlier today. There looked like there might be a window early, and I woke up this morning thinking it was going to rain all the way till 5 o'clock, and then we were going to play and it'd be fine, and it didn't rain all day. So I mean, we'll wake up tomorrow. We obviously move the game up because we do know that it's going to get worse later. So if that pushes back, then we got to turn around though, and that's why I talked about the kids. Is we got to be ready to go tomorrow morning, and it might be early, but again, we got to play 9 a.m. game in the conference tournament and things like that. So it's part of it. You just got to get home, get some rest, get a lot of water in you, and then be ready to go tomorrow.
Who's going to start tomorrow?
Will Saxon will start tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all being here.